Welcome back, everybody. Aga Swiecki here from SKG. We're going to continue our conversation about self-love. Happy Love Month again. Happy Valentine's Day to everybody, every single one of you. Today, I want to focus more around practicing self-love and when to know when you don't have enough of it, if you're not practicing it, which really we all need more of it. And even for those of us who practice it, we could use a little extra. So that's our focus for today. So first and foremost, self-love is a practice. It doesn't happen overnight. It's a day-by-day practice, sometimes hour by hour. Number two, most of us are not taught to incorporate it in our lives. Most of us are not even taught how to do it until we're later in life. We're older and we find personal development, a book, a coach, a mentor, and suddenly this is mind-blowing, right? That's how important it is. It also sometimes, for a lot of people that I speak to, it feels selfish. It feels selfish to take care of yourself and incorporate self-love into your life. So that's an interesting one. And then finally, we need self-love because we come with a lot of baggage. We come with a lot of conditioning. We come with a lot of weight of every single one of us. So we are a product of conditioning. 80% of our behavior is passed on. So it's not even ours. So we either rewire ourselves and intentionally change this, or we operate from a place of what was given to us, which is our parents, our upbringing, our culture, our community, our maybe country we come from. So we operate from that place. And because of that, there are things of, and not even that, a lot of us feel we might not feel worthy of success. We might feel like we have a glass ceiling. We sabotage things. We might have an imposter syndrome. We might feel like things are not possible for us because of how we grew up, or because of what we were told, or because what we heard as kids, that we're not good at something, we're not good enough at something. We take it and we run with it, right? So self-love is even more important because of that, because that's the only thing that heals that and helps to shift that. So for that one reason, every single one of us needs self-love, every single one of us. And if you have little ones, this is a really, really great thing to practice with them and teach them. Think about how different the world would be if every single kid learned how to incorporate self-love into their lives as early as they can learn. It would be amazing. So let's talk about radical acceptance. It's not regular acceptance, it's a radical acceptance. So think about, and this is really a testament of how much you love yourself as a person, all of you. So it's very, very easy to love things about yourself that are nice and beautiful, that you accept, that other people accept sometimes, depending on the person. But think about the things that you don't like about yourself, things that you hide, things that you protect, things that you don't want to talk about, things that are embarrassing for you, to you, not for others, because a lot of times it's our own problem, not other people's awareness, things that you don't want to show to others. And explore these things, the things that irritate you, the things that you avoid, the things that you hide. Those are the things that's where the real work is. That's where the real work of self-love really, really is. Because the world is shifting. The wellness and well-being and mental health, personal development suddenly are becoming a natural element of work life for most people, where before we were, here's one version of me for work, and then here's the other version of me in a personal life for most people. Now we're bringing ourselves to work fully because we don't have a choice. Everything shifted, the boundaries were wiped out. And so you see people on Zoom calls, not just in a professional environment, but you see somebody in their kitchen and you see their husband making coffee behind them. And it's totally okay because it's a full, beautiful human being participating in work and in life. So that's why it's so important. But think about all these things. That's where the real work is, not somewhere else. In the things that you don't like, that's where the self-love work lies. I love the term enoughness by Brené Brown. And she talks about it, I think, in her book, Power of Vulnerability, and a lot of the podcasts. But the idea of not feeling enough, not being successful enough, not having enough money, enough beauty, enough this, enough knowledge, enough success. And the only way out of that societal disease, in a way, is to simply face it and say, I am enough. I am good enough. I'm worthy enough of love, joy, beauty, success, and whatever else I want. So the idea of enoughness is also tied to self-love. And then number 3, forgiveness. So how you treat yourself when you make a mistake, or when you act out of integrity with yourself, out of alignment with yourself. And you know when that is, because this is only you and only you have that internal compass. And you know when you're operating from a place of being yourself or not, how much understanding you have towards yourself, how much flexibility, how much space there is to actually grow through a mistake, grow through mistake, out of mistake, how to shift and break through. Is there space for you, or is there judgment and accusatory tone and terrible self-talk? What is there? That also gives you a good idea of how much self-love you have. Number 4, in those situations listed above, is it judgment or is it curiosity that you use to navigate the situation? So, and you know, because of the questions you ask yourself, and then of course your self-talk or the tape that's playing in your head. Is it, why am I so stupid? Why did I do this again? I should have known better. I should have been smarter. Or, well, I'm not proud of this. This was not my best response. I'll do better next time. Or, how can I do better next time? How can I approach it from a better place? How can I treat myself better in this situation? How can I be less judgmental? How can I be less accusatory? How can I be more forgiving? So, judgment versus curiosity. And then last but not least, self-love is an act of courage. It really is. Because for the longest time, this was a very taboo subject. No one talked about it. And now with everything that's happening in the world, we're acknowledging that well-being is so, so important, because guess what? If you work on yourself, invest in yourself, if you're becoming better in one area of your life, and this specifically self-love, it overflows to every single area in your life. So you're becoming better everywhere. Not some places, but everywhere. And it's guaranteed. It's not something you have to do. It's just, that's why every book, every coach, every mentor, every course you take, every valuable, beautiful, sometimes challenging conversation that you grow through is making you a better person. That's showing up everywhere. Thanks for listening. Happy Valentine's Day. I'll see you next time.